If you want to understand the Middle East today, you have to stop looking at the news and start looking at history. This is a fast-paced historical briefing on how the map changed. We need to start with a map from 1914. What did the Middle East look like just before the world went into a blender? Back then, it was mostly the Ottoman Empire, one giant unified bloc that controlled the vast majority of the region. Then came World War I, or the Great War, and the world was thrown into chaos. This event permanently reshaped the geography of the Middle East. Enter the British and the French. They sat down and signed a very famous, very secret piece of paper called the Sykes-Picot Agreement in 1916. They drew lines in the sand, literally, creating borders for future countries that did not exist before. These borders ignored where people lived, what they believed, or their history, creating the foundation for many of the region's current border disputes. Suddenly, after the war, you had three massive forces, the three C's, colliding in the Middle East. The first C, colonialism. Old European empires were leaving, but they left behind a political vacuum and a serious mess on their way out. The second C, crude, black gold. Oil changed the stakes entirely, transforming this region from just land into the world's primary gas station. The third C, conflict of identity. Multiple groups, like Zionists seeking a homeland and Arab nationalists seeking independence, were promised the same piece of earth at the exact same time. By 1948, the pressure cooker had to blow its lid, igniting the first major conflict. The British pulled out their remaining forces, and immediately, the State of Israel was declared. This was the moment of no return. This wasn't just a border dispute. It was a clash of two different, yet simultaneous dreams for the exact same soil, marking the definitive start of the modern conflict. The region continued to be reshaped by global events and internal pressures for decades after 1948. The Cold War saw the US and the Soviets using the Middle East like a giant geopolitical chessboard, often fueling local tensions for their own strategic gain. We also have to add a massive dash of the 1979 Iranian Revolution, which introduced a powerful new theological dimension to regional power dynamics. Fast forward to today, and you have a century-long cycle that is still spinning. It's crucial to realize this isn't just ancient hatreds. It's modern politics, broken promises, and the ongoing struggle for independence and a seat at the table. The history is the map. To truly understand the Middle East, you must understand the artificial lines that were drawn a century ago.